Ooh, and we back in session. What is good, everybody? It's your girl Jasmine back. I'm back better, feel me? I feel like every time I make a video, I'm always saying like, yeah, I'm gonna be consistent. Liar! I'm just not gonna say that, okay? We just not even gonna sit there and be like, how I'm more consistent with y'all know. It's sad. I have to. Yeah, I have to. But anyways, as y'all can see from the title, we gonna get into some things. And it's like, I have so many stories, but I chose not to make story times on it. But I feel like I should make story times on it because it's really entertaining. Like, it's entertaining. Who don't like a good story? Who don't like a little bit of tea? Amber, who don't like a little bit of tea?
Who don't like a little bit of tea and crumpet?
Little tea. Like, whoa, pause, time out. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little story time. If you new, warm hugs, welcomes. Ooh, 'tis the season to be jolly. Like, if you new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Show your girl some love. Feel me? Don't just watch and like, not even like, just like.
You ungrateful bitch. Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, so if you're new, welcome. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I just want to I'm gonna just cut to the chase. I don't want to keep talking, and I don't want y'all to skip. Because I be skipping too. With that being said, let's cut right to the video. All right, so I'm trying to see how I should start out this story time. Now I'm gonna do from the end to the middle and then to the beginning. All right, so look at my little big old head. Look like a motherfucking bobblehead. All right, so I'm not gonna like tell y'all names. I'm gonna just give like random shit. We're gonna start with, I was going out with T. For almost 2 years, right? What?
I was gonna think you should do like a different, not the letter of their name, but like a letter but a word, like turtle.
I was going out with, but that sound mad like
Not shape, like you come up with them.
Turtle, because he was slow.
No, bitch,
Like,
you start with a T.
Oh my god, bro, I'ma just
Okay.
Bro. I'ma just, all right, okay, we're gonna say T. I was going out with T for like almost 2 years, like literally almost 2 years, right? So in the beginning, I didn't care if he had like female friends as long as he didn't have no like relation with them. I'm not insecure, so I was like, as long as you ain't have no relation with them, like and nothing sexual with them, you feel me, nothing crazy, then y'all fine. So it was on his friend's birthday. We're gonna call his friend C. His friend C had invited us to the movies. It was me, T, C, and like a few other friends. We all go to the movies. I definitely forgot what movie we went to see. I think it was like Finding Dory. Was it Finding Dory? I don't know. I just know it was a movie. I don't remember what exact movie it was. I just know that it was a movie. We went to go see a movie. So the girl's name was Kay. He introduced me to this girl named Kay. She was mad cool. I liked her. Like, she was mad cool. Like, she wasn't weird. Like, you know how when like Nick, well, I forgot I can't curse on this. You know how when guys like invite you over and like they introduce you to like girls they know or something, like girls be so bitter. Like, they be giving off like weird energy. They be looking at you with a stink face, everything. But that's not what she did. So she's cool. So after that day, me and her followed each other on Instagram, on Snapchat. We was so cool. Like, we was cool. I used to go to her house. I used to hang with her outside of, like, away from me hanging around with T. We used to be like, we was like this at one point. We used to talk every day, like every day. She used to put me on to T about her personal life. I used to put her on to T about me. And it was good. It was good. I finally thought that I had a female friend that was like on the weird shit, because she wasn't weird. So one day, T is at my house. T's at my house, and I never used to check that boy's phone in the beginning. Never checked his phone, because I feel like if I gotta check your phone, that means I don't trust you. And if you don't trust somebody, what's the point of being with them? Like, when he was around me, it wasn't, I would say, I never like felt the need to check his phone, because it wasn't like no weird vibes in the beginning. Regardless of the fact that T was a liar. We hate them liars. Amber, no, we hate a liar.
We hate a liar.
We hate a liar.
He's not at home.
But he was a liar. Let's say that. He was a liar. In the beginning, he lied. So, matter of fact, before I tell you that part, Kay used to always put me onto stuff about him that he lied about. Like, whenever I say, oh no, he said this, she used to be like, nah, he's lying, because it was this and the third. Like, she used to put me onto mad tea. That's how I got mad information, was because of her. Like, she put me on. So, to go back to the story about me never checking his phone, he was in my house one day. So T falls asleep, and I was bored. So I was like, let me check his phone. And I didn't check it to like search through it. Nah, I was dead ass. Ooh, oh, I keep cursing. Oh my god, that's one thing when you from New York, every sentence you have has a curse word. But anyways, so I was just going through, like, I think I was going to his Instagram, like, just like scrolling. I was not checking it. I was going to his Instagram, scrolling, and something said, yo, Jasmine, go check him and her messages, because he put me on to stuff about her, and it kind of made me second guess, like, because he'll just say like, oh, you know, like, she's kind of quick with herself, you know, or like she does this, she does that. So it made me, you know, I'm like, wait a minute, y'all been friends for years, like nothing went on between not even one of y'all. So he told me that that she was kind of close with one of his friends at one point, like, you know, close, really close. So I'm like, okay, well, what about with you? He was like, no, never. Okay, cool. You know, I was still cool with her. So I go to the messages between him and her, and I go all the way up.
And what?
He's like, I need some head.
Not the head.
So she's like, LOL, what you want me to do? And he's like, oh, I want some head, like I'm in a jar and I need some head. She starts telling him like, oh yeah, you know, my mom is home. He like, all right, well, when she leave, I'm gonna come over. And that's when the messages stopped. So I was not mad at the fact, I looked at the dates, it was like a couple months before me and him started talking. So I was not mad at the fact that, you know, he got his parts, you know, as you should. You get your parts, as you should. You a man, as you should. The only thing I was tight about was the fact that, like, I feel like, and this goes for both, not even for females, not only for males. When you had a sexual relation with your friend, you should let your partner know, because that's disrespectful. Because if it was vice versa, you know, guys be so quick to be like, DTB, DTB. It's really disrespectful. Like, you know, you at least let them know, like, all right, you know, we did do something, you know. Or at least don't introduce your girl or your man to the person, to that person that you did stuff with. The motherfucking camera gonna cut off. Or anyways, that's what I was saying was that, yeah, so, you know, I find out from his friend. One of his friends, I'm gonna call his friend D. His friend D tells me, like, oh, he didn't only get head from her. He also had sex with her. So I'm like, now, before his friend told me that, I forgot to tell you, before his friend told me that, he's like, oh, right when I had woke him up, once I saw the messages, I woke him up, he gonna lie dead in my face. T was like, that was my friend D. D was texting off my phone. Now, you know, guys love lying, saying that how it was their friend, right? Like, it was their friend texting off their phone. Listen, I've been there, done that. I've been through that. I heard every line in the book. So you can't sit here and tell me that your friend is that. I'm looking at him like, why are you lying to me? Why are you lying in my face? Because he looking dead in my face, lying to me. I feel like if somebody could look you dead in your face and lie to you, you cannot ever trust them. Like, you can never trust them. He sat there and looked at me like, no, that was my friend.
I rebuked you in the name of the Lord.
So, I said, so your friend must not have his own phone. He must be sending birds with a note to text y'all. That's how he relay messages. So then he switches it. They need this emoji. It gets better. He's like, it was me and my friend texting off my phone, texting her. We were just joking around with her. I was like, was I born this big? Like, was I born this big? Yep. I was born this big. Then that's when he after like a whole hour, I'm looking at him like, bro, you done lying. After a whole hour, he's like, all right, it was me. I was in a drought. I'm like, well, I know. I can tell. Like, I can tell. So I told him, like, that's really disrespectful, you know. Ooh, child, excuse me. I'm like, you had this girl. You introduced this girl to me. We was cool for a whole year. Well, almost a whole year. We still, like, it's no beef, but, like, I'm saying, like, at that moment, we was that friends for a whole year. Almost a whole year. And you introduced her to me without even telling me, like, yo, you know, we had, you know, because if I would have done that to him, y'all know that his friends, family would have all been like, nah, bro. Dub her, like, let her go. That's mad disrespectful. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all know that it's the truth. Y'all know it's the truth. So then, that's when you know, me and him's arguing. Me and T is arguing. I'm telling T, like, that's rude. That's fucked up. So, that's when he had a problem. He would, you know, tell his mom things that, of course, you know, to make himself look good. So she over here like, oh, you're mad about that? Why are you mad about that? It was before you. No, it's not about the fact that it was before me. It's about the fact that me and this girl is dead cool. Like, that's dead messed up. Like, me and this girl is cool. And come to find out, they had a sexual relation. That's crazy. So, when I found out from his friend, we're gonna go back to that story. When I found out from his friend that they have more than just, what can we say it?
More than an entanglement.
More. They had a situationship. That, yeah. That's where I was like, oh no. So I call her. She's like, hey, what's up? You know, she think it's cool, like how we always talk on the phone. I tell her, like, You know, you was telling me damn near everything about this boy, but you left out that one detail. Now, it's not her place. It was not Kay's place to tell me, yo, me and T did It was not her place. It was his place, because at the time, I was messing with him. It's his place, you know. If you want to be grown, you have to, you know, own up to damn near everything you do. So, of course, that's not what he did. And I don't blame the girl to this day. It's not her fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. So that's when, you know, I stopped talking to her, because I felt like I can't be friends. I don't know if, like, because there's girls out there, listen, I don't judge. There's girls out there who will be friends with somebody who they current man or current, no, I can't even say current female, because I don't know guys that do that. But there are girls who would be friends with with their current man's ex, or like ex vibe. I can't do that. I can't do that. That's weird. What is there to talk about? The same thing that I'm getting you got?
Right.
Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And it's sad, because me and her was mad cool. She's not a messed up person. Cool. It was just that one thing that made me view both people differently. And of course, you know, when I brought it up, when I told him, because he used to hang with that girl, when me and him was together, he used to hang with her in her house, just by themselves. Y'all know, anything could have went down. And whenever you feel comfortable with a person, whenever you feel comfortable with them, like to have sex with them, give them something, you know, it's because you're comfortable with them. So since you're comfortable, it can happen again. So I felt like them times they was hanging around, you know, by themselves, they could have been doing stuff. I don't know. Only people who know is God and the damn walls. That's the only people who knew was the walls. I didn't know. I'm just assuming. But we all gonna look at it like that, because they was by themselves. Yeah, like they did it before. So when I simply told him, you know, out of respect, don't hang with her while, like, don't hang with her in, like, alone. I don't like that. So that's when he told his mom how I didn't want him to hang with her. And she was like, oh, but why? Because, like, they've been friends since elementary school. But I'm sitting here like, if you was in my predicament, you would not like that either. You would then feel like your man, not feel like, because it's the truth that he lied to you. So you would feel away. Stop listening like, no, I'm sorry. I don't know anybody that would be friends with a girl that they man had, like, did something with. Like, that's weird. That's very weird. It's not about being pressed. That's just so weird. So she was like, oh, but you know, like, they've been friends. I don't understand. Trying to call me insecure. No. You think that's insecure?
No.
Nah, it's not insecure. It has nothing to do with insecurities. It's about respect. And I feel like when that line of respect is crossed, that's when you can speak up. Now, don't get me wrong. Some shit people do, that girls do, I can't even sit there and deny that girls do this. Sometimes it is insecure. It is insecure. But I feel like in this case, it's really about respect. If I would have introduced him to somebody I did something with, it would have been a problem. Everybody would have had something to say. So I feel like it's really about the respect. But of course, since, you know, that's not my family or anything, they sided with him, and it's wrong, because I don't like people that side with somebody just because they family. No, right is right, wrong is wrong. Yeah, right is right, wrong is wrong. That's a bad way. That's very bad. But so I feel like, let me know what y'all think of this. Like, was I wrong when I said, like, nah, that's messed up? Like, you don't introduce the person that you're currently with to somebody who you had a sexual relationship with, knowing that person will feel away. Anybody will feel away. Like, y'all like my slippers though. It's wolves. And I hope nobody writes me on this video neither. You think people gonna write me, Amber?
I don't see why they should. This happened mad long ago.
That's what this happened like almost.
And it's your side of the story. So you want to tell it, then you want to tell it.
Yeah, this happened like 2 years ago. So I feel like I don't want nobody writing me because I know people gonna watch the video and be like,
and there's no beef.
Right, it's no beef. Just don't write me, and I don't want nobody in the comments like, yeah, don't say if y'all know who I'm talking about. Don't say names neither. Like, don't be in the comments like, yeah, because it's no. Don't say no names in the comments because I did not say no names. Also, please don't write me. Please don't write me if y'all feel a way about this video because I ain't saying nothing wrong, man. I'm just expressing a little feelings. I feel like
TP on the right end, bro.
Right, like TP, bro. TP is never that serious. Life moved on. This was a good ass. I feel like this was a good story.
It was.
It's a story, and I feel like it will show me how a lot of people view situations and where people's head are nowadays. So I want people to like, comment.
Like, comment. Tell them, like, the comment what they would have done.
Yeah,
like, they
comment
the same way.
Comment how you would react. Like, if you was in my situation, comment how you would have reacted, what you would have said, you know. Would you still be friends with that girl? I still have her on Instagram, though. That's great, but I did still have her on Instagram. Like, it's not scrappy between me and her. It's not scrappy. But for T...
for T purposes?
For T purposes, definitely let me know what y'all thought about this story time. This was a quick story time. It was that quick. Because it wasn't a long story. I'm not going to sit here and drag the story out like how other YouTubers do. I'm going to get straight diggity down to the point. Like, hey. So I want y'all to let me know what y'all thought about this video. Thank you for watching. I have another video that I'm going to post up like after this. Not the same day, in a few days. And you go watch that. And I am